and welcome back to my channel. A while ago, Lisa went ahead and tagged me in the used and abused makeup tag. And I've been really thinking about this for the past few days as far as what I'm going to add and what would be considered used and abused. And I know for her video what she did was she added items in that she used before she even started a project pan, or things, you know, that she doesn't need to put in a project that she just knows she's going to go ahead and use regardless. But I went ahead and I wanted to add in things that I've used and abused before I started Project Pan, considering I just started in December, or things that no matter what I didn't have multiples of, that I just constantly repurchased over and over and over. So I'll go ahead. I've got a few things here that I'm going to share with you. So I'll just go ahead and get started. And the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. Now, obviously, if you've been watching my Pan That palette, this is what it looks like right now. But I do have to say, for the longest time, this was the only palette that I had, and I ended up having so much use to it. I even went through Sidecar just about. It only had a little bit left. So, I mean, I even bought that single. So, obviously, you know, I had a lot of use in this before I even put this in a Pan That palette. This is my oldest palette, so. The next one is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. This is the original. And whenever I say I used and abused it, it's, I guess, my definition of using and abusing it before project panning. I only had pan in this shade right here, and that was it. And that was with consistent use. I used this palette, and only this palette, for a month. I was in the process of moving, and so I went through my collection and decided what is the best palette that I could have and just pack away the rest, and I chose this one, and within a month I had pan in that one. So yeah, it was just a little tiny baby pan, but it was my first pan in an eyeshadow, and I was really happy. Well, technically my second pan in an eyeshadow, and I love this palette. I highly recommend this to anybody. The second thing that I'm going to talk about is NARS Orgasm. Obviously, look at that package. It's all nasty and everything. Used and abused, right? I ended up having pan in this before I ever started a project pan. Obviously, the pan has gotten bigger because I did put this in a project. I just simply didn't finish it. But yeah, this is definitely something that I love. I love this blush, and I would consider purchasing this, but hopefully I could find a dupe for this, because $30 for a blush, that's kind of crazy. But I love NARS blushes. I love them. I think that they are my favorite blushes, to be honest. Next one is MAC Soft and Gentle. Now, this is in a project right now. This has been used and abused so much. This was my only highlighter for a really long time. I don't even know why I got sick and tired of it. But put it this way, this popped out right here, and it's even kind of backwards, because right here is where it opens up. So yeah, this broke, and I even had pan in this before I even started a project pan, and I didn't even know that I had pan until I pulled it out. And it's broken so many times. There's been chunks to fall out, and even whenever I went on vacation recently, it broke, and it fell on the cruise ship cabin's floor, and I wasn't about to pick that up and save that, because you never know how clean they really keep it. So yeah, this has been used and abused probably more than anything else in my collection. Now, I'm going to talk about things that I have repurchased over and over and over without fail. And that is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. I've tried other mascaras, and now it's so interesting because I have a Sephora Play, and I've been ordering from MAC and things like that, so I have a lot more deluxe size samples or minis of mascaras than I ever have before. This right here is something that I have purchased over and over and over and over. I don't even know how many times I've purchased this. And I've never found a mascara better than this right here. Next one I'm going to talk about is MAC Velvet Teddy. And this lipstick, before I even started to Project Pan, I have went through probably 3 or 4 of these. To me, this is the perfect neutral shade. This is brand new. I absolutely love this shade and I will always have it in my collection, 100%. The last item that I'm going to go ahead and talk about is the Benefit Erase Paste. I am in the shade number 2. I know that they went ahead and repackaged this. I'm not sure if it's called Erase Paste anymore or what it is. You're going to have to let me know in the comments. I think it's part of their Boing concealer, so I don't even know if the formula has changed. But I have gone through, I believe, 2 or 3 of these before I even started Project Pan. This right here is brand new. So yeah, there you go. That is my used and abused tag. Hopefully this fits what Flora Lisa was looking for. Now obviously I'm going to be tagging some people, so be sure to go ahead and check the description box to see if you are tagged. And if I did not tag you, or if someone else hasn't tagged you, feel free to go ahead and do this, or if you've done this in the past, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I would love to see what you have used and abused. So I hope that you go ahead and give this a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.